Alright, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the connections on a single phase motor. Alright, so I needed the leads to come out here where this little indentation was when I did it. So I'll go ahead and cut off the run windings first, and then I'll put the start windings in the center. So I'll take these ones, and let me put this here. Alright, take these ones, put it in the center, just like yet. Right there like yet. And then I want to go ahead and cut the twisties off. So I like to twist my coil ends together so I can't get confused on which ones go to which. Now on this motor it's super easy to see which coils are which, but on other motors like a lap winding motor it's not. So I just get in the habit of twisting my coil ends together all the time, and then I never lose track of where I'm at. Now this was a single circuit, and so if I start here, if this is going to be my coil number 1, then it's going to go back to back, because if this is a north, this has to be a south. So if I connect the back to the front, now the electricity is flowing through this wire and then coming out this wire, and then flowing in the same side of that coil and coming out the same side. So that means that if this is a north, that'll be a north. And so this has 4 poles in it. It has 4 magnets in it. So it's going to be north, south, north, south. So the way to change the direction is make the electricity go in the opposite side of the coil. There's only 2 sides of the coil. Okay, so if the power comes in here, if this is going to be my lead, then I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring this over here, and I'm going to go back to back, front to front. And then when I twist these together, now I'm changing the direction of that magnet, and then that's what makes it work. Back to back, front to front. Now again, this is a single circuit. So if it wasn't a single circuit, if it was a 2 circuit, then that means this one would be a power, and then it would go back to back, and I would leave this here. And then this one would be a power, which connects to this one, because they're now, what it means for a series or parallel is that basically you're adding another circuit. So the way that I like to explain it is, if it's a single circuit, then that means it's like connecting Christmas lights together. I'm going to take one strand of Christmas lights and connect it to the next one, and then connect it to the next one, and then connect it to the next one. And I'm going to have one long strand of Christmas lights going around my rooftop, and it's going to be 4 strands of Christmas lights. So if it's parallel, that means we're going to run an extension cord to the middle, and we're going to run 2 lines going out on either direction, if it was the Christmas light analogy. So we'll take that example, and we start here, back to back, here, okay? This is one circuit. Start here, back to back, here. Now these 2 go together, and these 2 go together to make your 2 leads. And then we'll go over how to do the start windings here in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and finish connecting this one. It was a single circuit. So 1, back to back, front to front. And then back to back, back to back, and then front to front. Okay, so now the run windings are done. I'll connect this to a lead, I'll connect this to a lead. Now the start windings is what determines your direction. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull up the start windings. This part right here is very important, where you start at. Now, if I started here with the run windings, and I ended here with the run windings, then that means that the coil in between these 2 coils is the start winding that I need to start with. Okay, this is going to determine your direction. It's very important. If you have your twisty ends, you can go ahead and snip them off. Now, this was a single circuit as well. So I'm going to go back to back, front to front. Tiny little motor. Front to front. Back to back. Back to back. Getting mad at that. Okay. Got that twisted. So now we'll go ahead and cut these off so it's a little bit easier to see. Boom. 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 Okay. So these are the two run windings. These are the two start windings. Everything is hooked up in series connection, not parallel connection, which means it's a single circuit. There are 3 jumpers on the start winding and 3 jumpers on the run winding. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the power comes in here, and then it goes through all 4 coils and then comes out here, and then it's alternating current, so it goes back and forth, and then the power comes in here and then goes through all 4 coils and then comes out through here. So how do we do the start winding? How do you determine direction? Well, it's easy if you just come out with 4 leads, and then you can change the direction of the motor. This would be your start. This start, the one that's in between the 2 runs, is going to be the one that determines your direction. If I bring it over here, the motor is going to run clockwise. If I bring it over here, the motor is going to run counterclockwise, and it's that simple. So I'll connect these together to make my common. This will be my double leg run, so I'll have 2 leads coming off of this one, and this will be my start. I'll slap an overload in there, and then that's how you connect a single phase motor. I hope that helps you guys out.